Alright, welcome back to the Crazy Plays channel. I'm your host Leo. We're playing Control, and this is where we had left off. So I need to go talk to that lady. Let's jump right in. Honestly, this game so far is very interesting. It is a little freaky that we keep hearing voices in our heads, but yeah. Anyways.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us, or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Alright, next boss, I guess.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Is that the hotline? They weren't joking about iconic items.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
I got some questions.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Origin of the hiss?
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Okay.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
Who is she talking to, though? I'm so confused.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
No, that doesn't really explain.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it.
Thoughts, exactly.
Thanks.
That was so, like, robotic, it's crazy.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Wait, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Alright, so Dr. Darling is definitely suspicious.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Are all these people bored? It stops over there. Oh wait, that's the guy, no? That's probably us. There's space for more. This place has a long history for something supernatural. Undefined. Okay, so I already have a bunch of those. Interesting. Oh no, I think I already saw that, but I cannot rather the help to be plus 20. Okay, so it gives us more for every little element that we pick up. That's fine by me. This is completed. Okay, so that's fine. What's this? The only person you should fail is yourself. I mean, I disagree with that, but sure. Oh, there was another one. I didn't. Okay, so this research. His manifest is human host in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating Throughout the Bureau, the His agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an uninfected human is the fact that they levitate. These His have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the His corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. that's that's actually pretty accurate. Or are they cocoon, preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, His agent disappear, perhaps entering a state of invincibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resident form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file blank. So there's a bigger file to be found somewhere. We still can't do anything with those. It's still pretty freaky that those doors open on their own. So how do I get to... I'd have to go straight. I think I was in the boardroom. I guess I'm going that way. Let's just try going different places. I'm finding so many of these undefined material. Got 6 of those so far. It's telling me where to go, I guess. Nothing here. Alright, that's kind of pointless. More information. Or is it down here? Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I work my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to have a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Did a whole room disappear? That's so wild. House memory. Okay, I'm getting a bunch of stuff. But nothing. Wait, what? What does that stuff do? Restriction. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any signals. radio waves are the only transmittable signal in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective consciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the control of the oldest house to blanket them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at a too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Alright, I like the fact that they included that. That's no wonder they're using this old messaging system. Interesting. Okay, you need to clear this level. Energy recovery mod. Okay. I'm not sure what the energy stuff is, though. And it says deconstruct. Guess this is more rare. I didn't realize those two different things are two different things. So I'll just put this in because it's more rare, I guess. Exclusive to Shatter. Pure spin. Yeah, I think I'll keep the reload. I'm not 100% sure what all those stuff do, but better to have than not to have. Okay, wait, where am I going exactly? This is going back. That way, right? Okay, let's... Wasn't this open? Headshot boost. That's interesting. What does it do? That's the reload. Okay, it's the bottom one. Exclusive to spin, grip, shatter, pierce. Headshot damage 39. I am not very good at aiming right now, so I'm gonna leave that alone for the time being. It's also, I'm playing with a controller, so there's some limitations to what you can do or how fast you can move. Okay, not sure. Okay, so the closer we get to them, alright, where was that? it wants me to go that way. Then let's go that way.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Man, there's so many. Like he died. Yeah, piece of cake. Man, I'm horrible at aiming in this game. That's pretty expensive. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a Lockland state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any place of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. That's funny. There's a lot of people that got wrecked. Do I want to go that way? I do not want to go down. That wasn't too bad. I almost didn't see that guy on the right. He was still breathing for a second there. There's a lot of different doors to look for. Okay, so cafeteria's that way, dead letters that way. Do we want to go that other way? You know what, let's check out the red light. We'll probably get wrecked.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. I feel that.
Okay, don't go that way. Good to know. This is very annoying. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed here. Blank deaths were reported, and the outgoing information have been damaged. Bureau agent arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been blank. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by intense pressure in the ears. They lasted for blank minutes. No visual phenomenon was witnessed. The scene was condoned off and the embassy staff were transported to the continental USA. After Formula I.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as the altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. So there's some kind of formula that's so weird. His barrier of field of research. The His resonant field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. His barriers appears as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentration resonance source found in the vicinity, destroy the His entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from others, non-connected source of His resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fail. Does an inactive structure made of His resonate qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the His? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the His? To what degree is it watching and planning? This game does feel very that was weird, right? Okay, don't go in there for now. We'll figure that out later. Alright, so there's this door here. Finally found something in the washroom. What's this here? Unstable area notice. Due to recent fluctuation in the nearest control points, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference charge. Green, stable. Yellow, low possibility instability. Unanticipated building shift. Orange, high likelihood. And red, frequent. Okay, so there's levels to this thing, I see. Okay, so I have two. Okay, there's another bathroom here. Ooh, nice. Okay, can't go that way. There's a pathway over there. Where's this exactly? This is where we have to go. Is there any other way that I can check out? No, that's blocked out. Alright, so we're going that way then. Oh, that's just great. Dead letter. Machine God. That's never something you want to hear. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream it showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, the coils from my toaster, and the fan, plus the timing belt for my car's engine, and the wheels for my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said that he would learn out on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby, but a machine's instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Okay, that is freaky as heck. And this game is pretty dark. This thing recharges? So you really have to. So you really have to like go ham on them when you can. There's more of them coming. Are we good? I think we're good. It's hard to see them, and because of the noise in the background, it's really hard to. Say, yeah, greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archives. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research team can use to search for any connections or topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purpose, the archives will also allow to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with paranormal world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranormal events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered material. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. Bartel. Alright, so I checked out all this place. I haven't opened that yet. Singing fish. The heck is a singing fish? And there's so many. Mr. Governor, I called the police. They never came to my house. I got a problem and you gotta send folks to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs, say lots of cuss words. The devil's got in my house 'cause the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife's real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Alright, so we're going. I guess we're going this way. Okay, that's taken care of. Cleanse this place, let's go. Okay, so these are all fast travel points, which is good. Can't go this way.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Remedy Studios really love their TV or radio events, don't they? Wait, what's that? How do I get that box? Communication department.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Central Executive. I actually want to check out that other place first. Also, can I go down? Yes, I can now. Book club. The Bureau of Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table at the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, currently discussing Unless You by J.B. Brooks. Okay, those kind of points. we've already listened to this. It's fine.
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but you don't dash and don't be much. Let's join the Treasure Kids. Let's join the Treasure Kids.
Yeah, that's just freaks
Hey,
me.
Meg! What's wrong?
My mom's dead.
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
I don't know. They blacked it out.
It's like the director says. Confidential and children both start with C.
The director's a puppet! A dirty, rotten, fat person!
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
You know what I just realized? She's a redhead. And that cartoon thing is the redhead. Maybe it's their story? Yo, this game just gets better and better. Dead presidents. That should be interesting. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appeared as a spirit guide, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand them. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower. And I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Interesting. Rest will kill kids. Alright. So been there. I've already checked out those areas. Pretty sure I've been in all these areas as well. Right? And there's a door here. Okay, so checked all this stuff out. That's where I came from. So the only way to go is either fast travel or this way. Which side is this? Pneumatics. Not sure I want to go that way. More washrooms. Okay, so I do have to go that way. Oosh. Whoa, what the heck? There's another book club. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fis, but as far as space opera goes, this was alright. The title, unless you could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the fixers, obviously because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flower and gun space hippie or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade city planet and convert the entire population using those brain worms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Okay. I still need to figure out what those undefining materials are. What's this round? So we have to go left. I don't think we can go in there.
Object of power. Looks like the hiss flashed onto it. We need to cleanse it.
How do I cleanse it? Oh, so you can crouch on this game, I just figured that out. Maybe jump in all the time is not the best. Sorry. I guess I'd have to go. Yeah, I can't go that way. Object of power, right? So do I shoot it or what? shoot it. You just have to run for it.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Hold. Oh, that's interesting. That is definitely interesting. That's pretty cool. Boom. Alright, I just became a Jedi. I just became a Jedi. That is so cool. You just grab it and then you aim it at something and it just shoots it at it. That is so cool.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight this.
Come on. Come on. Where are you guys? Where are you guys? What the heck? Someone just shoot something at me? Yeah, this guy was shooting bombs at me. shooting bombs at me. Damage boost. Ooh, that could be very good. Let's see. Uh, 19% more damage. Rather get the... How do I upgrade stuff? Doesn't look like I can. Where does it want me to go now? Back to... floppy disk. We kind of know the story of this already. I got 14 of those. Can we just go to the mailroom, I guess?
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Willow outcome. How did I get into this? Alright, alright. Man, there's a lot of rooms to investigate. Keep seeing pictures of yourself.
This must open the door.
And we got ourselves another fast travel point. I think I'm gonna call this the end of the session. We got our first clearance level key cards. I guess we can go into different areas again now, so we'll check certain things out again. But yeah, if you made this far, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're basically a Jedi now where we can throw things, which is pretty cool. So make sure to check in for the next session and part. Anyways, take care everyone. Thanks for watching.